Zero to Crypto here. Welcome back to another episode. This video is not financial advice. Instead, is to track my personal journey. Thank you for joining me. Good day to you guys. I really do appreciate you swinging in. If this is your first time here, hello. Zero to Crypto. I really do appreciate you coming by to check me out. If you find this information helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe on the way out. Those of you coming back, hit that like on the way in. I really do appreciate it. It really helps get the video out to more good folks like yourself. Is Cardano at the bottom? And that's really what I'm going to be talking about today. This is for those of you coming into this space looking for good opportunity. If I could do things over again, I'm heavily no financial advice, full disclosure, heavily invested in Cardano. If I could do it all over again, I mean, I would absolutely love to get in at these prices down here with Cardano being at 83 cents. I mean, that is just a steal. I'm going to give you some on-chain metrics to back up the data, and you can look at it for yourself and decide. Excuse me, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Bitcoin 38,800, down 4% on the week. Ethereum 2,600, down 7% on the week. It looks like BNB is holding steady at $380, and XRP is at 74 cents. Terra Luna $82, up 5% on the week. Cardano down 10% on the week to 83 cents. Swing trading action, Cardano, alert. There is so much swing trading action on Cardano. That is another video. Maybe I'll just put a link to my other video in the description about the swing trading on Cardano. Solana, $85, down 10% on the week. And Avalanche is our 10th crypto, and we are at $74, down 8% on the week. Going right on into the Cardano Pool Health, 69.8%, which is really, really great. That means out of the 33,352,000,000 circulating supply of Cardano, 69.8% of that is staked on the network. And that's a clear indicator that folks are very, very confident in Cardano and the project. So we will look at the on-chain metrics here. And this is DeFi Llama going back to Cardano here for total value locked. I don't know what's happening here. Of course. Let's see here. Okay. 165 million total value locked for Cardano, and if you add the staking, we're at $232 million. And I just want to remind you guys, January 20th, we were only at $3 million total value locked. And why is this so important? I'll tell you why it's so important. This is one of the metrics that the big money looks at when dApps, decentralized apps, the big talk of the town. The latest and greatest, and it's gaining the attraction. It's bringing the institutions into the crypto market. And when you look at the top chains, Cardano is not up there. I will bring something to your attention here in just a moment. Cardano is number 28 and at 165 million total value locked. And one of the things I want to bring to your attention is when we get to 1 billion, which will be in no time soon, considering how quickly we've come so far in such a short while. Once we get to about $1 billion, we'll be number 14 here, as you can see. And then it's just a matter of time, before once we get up into the 5 billion range, we're really, really sitting nice in the top 10 there, almost in the top 5. And as you can see, Ethereum is 88 total value locked. Now, what I'm going to show you next is going to blow your mind, because this has happened. Ethereum has first mover advantage into the market with the smart contracts. Cardano kind of got into the space late in the game. September is when smart contracts went live on the Cardano network. And so just in that short amount of time, if you look at these here, okay, so you have, these are all the cryptocurrencies. And I think we have the top 24 here, and Cardano's number 1. And if you look at the adjusted transaction volume, In the last 24 hours, Cardano is at 18 billion with a capital B dollars worth of transaction volume, only $35,700 worth of transaction fees. Ethereum, which is our next smart contract platform, $2.25 billion worth of transactions, which is really, really low. I'm not sure. I mean, that's lower than what I've really, I think, ever seen it. But in any case, $12.69 million worth of transaction fees. And just look at this, $18 billion versus $18 billion transaction fees, 35,700, $2 billion worth of transaction fee, and the fees are 12 million versus 35,000. It's only a matter of time, folks. And we have Polkadot, which is the next on down, and they're just not even really doing much on smart contract as far as the transactions on the network really is what is. I mean, that shows you what is being used. Like, I don't care what the price is, I don't care what people are telling you, this is what is showing you. If I could go back in time, I would just really love to be able to get in at these prices, with Cardano being 88 cents or even under $1. So I'm heavily invested in Cardano, and I kind of bought in at going up. I kind of bought in from here. Actually, it was right in here. I kind of bought in here, I kind of bought in here, and then of course I made a lot of money, got the fever. Didn't really buy too much at the high, but of course, as it's coming down here, you really don't. I was newer into the market, and I was still buying some at the $2 mark and whatnot, and then just this huge. But what I want to show you guys is, if you look to where Cardano back here, this is where Cardano was nothing. Okay. And then we come up here in this first little lip here. Right after this is where, the staking became, went live on the Cardano network. And that's really when that support for the 80 to $1 formed. And as you can see, it's been tested there, here, here. And the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is I almost feel like it's, no financial advice, but almost safe or safer, considering it's shown this strong level of support that it hasn't dipped down and, into these previous, but this was all just before. I think we're good here as far as the floor. When you also look at, the staked on the network is 70% staked. So, in order for it to, I feel, to really drop down to those previous lows, a lot of that would have to become not unstaked from the network, and you would see the percentage dropping here. And if the price was dropping with the percentage dropping here, that is the red flag to me. So if you're looking for a good opportunity, Cardano is your opportunity. Cardano is the sleeping giant. I'm going to put all these links in the description. Really pay attention to this transaction volume and the adjusted transaction volume. And it, there's the on-chain metrics don't lie. Okay, folks. So do your due diligence. Please invest responsibly. And I hate to say it like that, but it is true. I don't like to say only invest in what you can afford to lose. I just really like to look at it as only invest, in what you can do without. I don't consider, 100% loss. I just have never been in an investment where you lose 100%, unless you're just sleeping at the wheel. I mean, comment below if I'm wrong. I mean, I know there are, but if you're, let me say this a little differently. If you're investing in assets that you can lose 100%, those are very high risk assets, and that they're high risk when you're investing in them. Only invest in those what you can afford to lose. Everything else, just be smart about. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe, hit the like, comment below. If you want to add something to today's video, or just request something on tomorrow's video. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of the day.